All right,
We're
here we
live
go.
now.
Oh, we're live now, you bastard. Oh,
How are you, boys? Hey, babe. You want to bring your head in the shot, bud?
No, I don't want to.
Because we're just looking at a LED.
That's all right.
No, it's like very bright.
That's fine. I don't care. It's not affecting me.
Of course, anything that does affect you.
so we've got a mystery guest down below there that wants to remain anonymous. We'll disguise his voice.
Yeah.
so, so
Only the names and faces have been changed.
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Right, who's got YouTube running? Because it's echoing back.
Not me.
Not me. Not me. Must be you.
No, I'm looking at my screen. I've only got StreamYard, and that's it.
Well, then I'm not hearing echo. It's all good.
Oh, here, Echo.
Echo. Echo.
Oh, fuck, Peter.
Yeah.
Oh, just no sense of humour, these people.
I have to ring for Arthur.
Let's say hello to people who are in chat.
We got Wombat Paul. Hey, guys.
This is
Wombat.
what Pete loves to do. He loves to say hello to everybody.
I do. G'day, James. G'day, Paul. Painkillers. Yes, Paul. Update on the tooth. I'll give you a quick update on the tooth.
You better not bring that bloody tooth out. We don't want to see it. Nobody wants to see the tooth that come from your head.
I'm sure they do. Let's have a vote. I think we should vote on it.
All those in favour say no. No. And I'm voting 3 times.
So the tooth is out. The pain is easing off. I think today is better than yesterday. Tomorrow there'll be no pain, no more painkillers, and it'll be fixed. Done. Problem solved.
And this is the face of a person, the only person in this chat or in this 3 things here with his own whole mouthful of teeth.
Yeah, I'll give that too.
Yeah.
Who else? So we've got James in there and Jim's in. Hello, Jim from Thailand. Did you get my link for the car show live stream that was on this afternoon?
Yes.
There was a live stream from Thailand of a car show. They had all these done up WX7s and BMWs and stuff. And
Did you get that, Hibbo?
I
No, I didn't get it either, mate. No.
It wouldn't interest you guys. It was Thailand, you know.
With the cars might have, you know.
Nah, wouldn't have interested me either.
No. So there you go. See? So CB Media. It was really good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hibbo's OnlyFans camera.
I was down there. Fucking.
He's gone.
Yeah. He's just.
Anyway, so let's start with Hibbo because we haven't seen the man for a while. How you going, mate? What's been happening?
Yeah, where we can see him.
What?
I said, let's start with Hibbo. So, you know, we haven't seen you for a while, mate. And I know you're at the end of your swing last day. So, what have you been up to?
I've had an absolute sea of a 2 weeks. Not sea as in ocean, sea as see you in the NT week. I'm not going to go into it all, but let's just say my name down the bottom, victim of aggravated burglary, happened last night. And it's lucky I didn't wake up and walk out while the little monkeys were in the fucking room, sort of punched fuck through them and probably ended up in jail. So, yes.
And they would have been the victim.
Yes, they would have been the victim. So how are you two anyway?
Hang on, quick question for you, Hibbo. What's the difference between victim of burglary and aggravated burglary?
Well, the fact that I was in the premises, if you enter a property that is
occupied,
an occupied premise, that becomes an aggravation to the offence of burglary.
Even though you slept through the whole thing and didn't know about it till the next morning.
It's still an aggravation because that's what the law has said it is. In Northern Territory, you're looking at probably 15 years if you get caught. WA, you're looking at probably 10, I think. New South Wales should be looking around about 15 as well. So anything with aggravation, you can pretty much double the custodial time that you can be done for.
But the way this country's going, that's 10 minutes and 15 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. I would have been aggravated at the fact that I was burgled.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
don't worry, I'm pissed off because
That's
now
the
I have to
aggravating.
now I have to get all my cards done again. I had a little package of my dog Marley's hair. What else is in there? Heaps of shit was in there. $60. It's just annoying that I have to go through all that again now and change it all and get it all changed and fucking new ones, and company credit card was in there, so I have to get that sorted out and hopefully get a new one in 2 weeks. But the stupid thing was, and I didn't say monkey as in a racial term. It's monkey as in these people are little fucking monkeys that deserve to be locked up. Where my work mobile phone was, the work laptop was there, and then the car key for the work car was there as well. They didn't steal those 2 things; just stole my wallet and my phone. And I found the Otter case or Otter box, whatever it is, cover for the phone in a planter box. So,
Okay.
yeah, the Onslow police have been absolutely amazing. Haven't even made fucking contact with me. They don't start until lunchtime, after lunchtime, which has been and gone. Still no contact. Fucking Western Australian police, mate, that's shit. It seriously is. I'm ashamed I've ever worked for these fuckwits.
On a positive note, we know that Pete will never get done if he never get robbed or anything, if they entered his house because there's nothing in his wallet.
That's right.
He's crime prevention.
It's all under his bed and in his safe.
Whereas PCA will come in for cruelty to moths.
See, Pete's got this. You know those bank vaults? He's got a bank vault in his house that's just chockers full of money.
Yeah.
And he can't put any more in there, so it's all under his bed now.
It's probably in the bank he owns.
Yeah, well, like I said, I put that tooth under the pillow, and the tooth fairy gave me fuck all. Sorry for swearing.
Do you know why? Because you got too much money.
No, man, that tooth would have been worth, I reckon, at least 50 cents.
I'll send you a coffee. How's that? No, I can't do that because I can't use my fucking my internet banking at the moment.
So
I'm not saying you're tight, Pete, but have you ever had a piece of toast? Because that would cost you money to run electricity.
Oh, Jesus, I never thought of that. Oh, well, bread and peanut butter from now on. It's easier to chew the bread than toast now anyway. Now that I have no bottom molars on either side. So, yeah.
Well, at least you've got some. Jason's got nothing.
Thank you.
Sorry, Jason.
Exactly.
That's right.
Hey,
I can't.
And what have you been up to, Pete?
Other than pain and suffering and torture of the death.
Looking in the mirror.
All right, I'll tell you what I've been up to. Today, full day of working on the Yamato. I put together all these 40mm anti-aircraft guns, which I'll show you here.
They look thick. They look really good.
Careful.
They're brilliant, mate. You've done a great job.
All the photo etch on those, all the little seats on either side. They come with the brass. Well, I added aftermarket brass barrels, so I had to drill them out, fit them. So I've got 6 of those. And then I started working on some other anti-aircraft ones like this. And I thought, well, these will be a bit easier, less photo etch, you know. But it turns out that where these barrels stick out here, one hole on one side was smaller than the other for some reason. I think it was a fault in the molding. So because I'm also I had to cut off the plastic barrels and put in the brass ones, I also had to re-drill out where they sit through where the holes are. And also in the back of there's a little plate that sits up underneath here that doesn't sit flush against it. It's hard to explain because it's all enclosed now, but there was a lot of modifications, put it that way. I had to drill that out, then I had to sand them back and get them smooth, and it took me about an hour to get that one done. I've still got railing to put on, and I've got to make 6 of them.
Good stuff, mate. Looking great.
There it is there, actually.
hang on, boys. I'm just looking at the comments and shit. Wombat's gone up and said, "Hi, Paul and Pete." No, g'day, Hibbo. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, he's gone. There he is. Yeah. All right. So there's the Pete that has the 2 holes. One hole's bigger than the other, which is a fault in the kit, I'm sure. I've asked if anyone else has that problem, if they've got the kit. And also those 2 pieces that stick out the back are different lengths, so it doesn't sit flush inside. They need to be sanded back. Anyway, it was a test of my skills and success in the end. They're just going to take a bit more time.
That was a quick week, mate. You went from the pain and suffering to Yamato.
Yeah, well, I've got a catch up to do because I couldn't do anything for the last.
Oh, hey, Wombat.
Ben, g'day, Wombat. Thanks for recognising me, mate.
Morning, Harry.
So that's it. There's something else I wanted to mention, if I may.
You may.
Trumpeter have released a new catalogue for 23 to 24 catalogue. And in that catalogue is a ship. And it's a Chinese icebreaker. It's used in the Antarctica, right? So what I've done is I want this ship. And I'll move my camera now so you can have a look, all right? So
it would be used in the Pacific now, would it?
Can you see that? See this icebreaker here? So there's 2 of them, and this is the new one. It's 172 scale, the Zulong 2. All right? So
not something you've ever been told you are, is it?
That's back. Now, I can't find that ship on their website anywhere, but then again, the Yamato's not on their website either. And I can't find it available anywhere or any information other than on Scalemates, where I've managed to get some stuff, but there's no place to buy it. Now, I wanted to know, Jace, you might be able to answer this. If the ship is 122 meters long and it's 72 scale, how long will that model be?
Times by 72.
So 122 times 72, is that it? Let's try this. 122 times 72.
I'd probably divide 122 divided by 72.
22 by 72, 8,784.
Okay.
Divide it, Peter. Divide it.
Yeah.
Divided by?
Yes.
So it'll be 122 divided by 72.
0.72, wouldn't it? No, 72.
Well, the stupid thing's not telling me. It's asking me my blood pressure now.
Hang on.
Stupid phone.
What is it? How long?
It's 122 meters long.
A work in progress. To report a problem.
1.69 meters.
Right. So that's what I thought. It's actually longer than my Yamato.
169 meters, yeah.
169 centimeters, 1.6 meters. So it's
1.69 meters.
30 centimeters roughly longer. It's that much longer than my Yamato.
Okay.
That would be fantastic. That's why I'm keen. So I'm asking anybody out there if they find out about this and know anything about it. The reason I'm interested too is because the model number 07318, which is the X-Long 1, was actually used during the search of the Malaysian Airlines Flight 370 when it went missing off Western Australia. They came up from the Antarctica, and they were looking for the parts in this ship. But the new model is actually the next one that was actually just came out, and it was christened and launched in 2019, and it's in Antarctica at the moment. I've been on the AIS ship tracker, and it's down in Antarctica at the moment. But I just thought these ships have a bit of history, and it looks really good. And a model that big of an icebreaker, fantastic. And it's a unique ship too, in the way that both the hull and the stern are ice breaking, so it can reverse and forward. Like, that's wrong, isn't it? Port and starboard goes backwards and forwards. I don't know, but it can go either way through the ice. And it's also used for
Hey,
science as
do me
well.
do me a favour, mate. Stop building ships and start building fucking cars or something, will you? Because your nautical knowledge is really making me feel sad.
Anyway, so
I wouldn't call it knowledge.
yeah. But anyway, it's an icebreaker. It's also used for scientific research. Carries nearly 100 crew, and I want that ship. That would be a fantastic looking model. Yeah, even if I have to build it in Thailand, I'll do it.
Awesome. Well, as you can see, Braden's in the background there. So we're doing the 48.
Hello, Harry. Ahead in the stern. Thanks,
Doing
mate.
the 48-hour build. So that's been great. Since you rude pricks won't even ask how the hell my week was, so get stuff.
Because
that would indicate
we care.
Yeah.
But we're out of time now, so moving on.
Excellent. I'd have to put up your heads. No, it's been fantastic. It's been all over the world, like UK, Netherlands, Australia, American Central Time, and American Eastern Standard, I think it was, or whatever they call it over there. But so yeah, we've all been doing 4-hour blocks and met some great people over there. Like we've been dropping in. Well, I've been dropping in. Braden was busy doing a few things. He had to go up to your poon, so.
Just quickly, Pete, can you send Jace Smith a email to let him in, like the bloke we had on a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah.
Jace, can you do that?
No.
Who did that last?
I'm on the phone.
You did.
I can't do that anyway.
Well, how do I do that?
Invite.
You just send him the
put in
link.
the email. Put in the link.
Okay, I can drop the link in chat. Will that be all right? Just nobody else.
Do a private chat and drop the link.
Public chat's all right. If someone else wants to join, you can. But just remember, we've only got till 7 o'clock because you got to go for your 48-hour.
Yeah, back to our final. There's some great auction stuff on there as well.
And I've got to go get drunk.
Hey?
I've got to go get drunk.
Again?
Well, no, I haven't been drunk. I want to get drunk tonight because I'm pissed off.
Well, as you are, mate. That's understandable, but...
Even worse, I've had to look at your face.
Wow.
All right.
See you back too.
Hey?
Yeah, Harry, we're on after those, mate. We jump on at 1600 Brisbane time. 1700 Brisbane time and 1600 down in the South States. So yeah.
Well, if you're jumping on at fucking 5 o'clock Brisbane time, you're 17 minutes late.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And what's Braden building? What's he building behind?
1900. Sorry, 1900 hours is when we kick off. Braden is doing. Where is it, mate? You want to pass the box? Braden is building.
Oh, nice. Okay.
148. That he's doing a great job.
You're on schedule? Is it?
No, hell no. And you grab mine, please, mate. Up the top box, look straight ahead. Okay. And there's no way in the world I'm finishing this.
Yeah.
But I've sent you boys some photos through of the cockpit and everything so far. So yeah, pretty happy with that. Hang on, we'll put that back up.
Too late. You had your chance.
Yeah, pick it back up, you shithead.
Put the link up there or what?
What's that? I saw you as that comment, mate. That's okay. This is for 48. This is a 148.
No. I don't care about that anymore. Is that link being put up for Jason? James, I mean?
Harry's mentioned he had the same problem with his guns on his turret. Thanks, mate. Looks like it's not just mine. Okay. Good.
Have you sent the link to James yet?
I dropped it in the chat.
I can't see it.
I can't see it.
Oh, it is there.
Where?
Oh, strange. It is in there. I can see it. Why can't you?
Why don't you just email it to him?
I don't have the email.
Well, ask him for it.
All right, give me the email.
Go in private chat. Go private chat.
I can't do that. How do I do that?
Oh, no, that's private chat's our chat. That's right, yeah.
I can't. Yeah.
Go to your sent emails because you had him on. We had him on 4 weeks ago.
Hang on.
And it was Jason that invited him.
Hang on, just hold the bloody phone.
I am.
Hey, Dinkum.
It's not
There's
helping.
the person who stole my work one.
Bloody hell. Where's James?
Prick.
Where's his actual link? Where is it? James Smith, or is it
It was
James?
an iPhone. It was an iPhone, wasn't it?
Which James are we after, mate?
James Smith.
Right, hang on, private chat. Oh, that's James. James, can you email me at jason@outlawpaints.com and I will email you straight away back the link.
I don't know why that link didn't show up in chat. Oh, I can drop it in StreamYard chat from all. Let's see if that works. Boom.
There it is. Now we'll get everybody.
Join the family.
Yeah, James, jump on that link, mate.
I'll just change it from Aussie Modelers Live to World Modelers Live. Yeah.
Yeah, we do have a bit of a reach now, boys. I was talking to the boys in the States, and they love we do our thing, and we are who we are, and our whole interaction that just make, like
that's why
we're able to put shit on each other without getting offended.
That's why Pete keeps on going back to Thailand, because he loves to get given the reach around.
Oh, Jesus. Man.
Hang on. Here we go.
Hey, guys.
Sorry, mate. What's happening?
Oh,
Hey,
just like
I'm sorry, mate. I'll have to cut you out. Can you remove that? Can't wear that kind of crap.
Just keep the shirt on, mate.
Seriously.
Yeah,
I mean, we've got
the TV game on Thursday night.
Wow, it's been great. Yeah, no, good to see you boys on out here.
Did Parramatta win this weekend? No, that was
You know
serious
exactly
question.
what
I don't
happened.
know.
No,
I
they
don't know.
lost to the Sharkies 30-26, and we managed to screw it up with a minute to go and knocked the ball on. But we shouldn't have been in a 30-26 situation.
Oh.
Dolphins beat
Canberra.
Yeah.
That was, and the Doggies won. The Bulldogs won.
Did Manly win?
Don't buy.
Oh,
that's about it. What a door to open there, James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only way we're getting points at the moment.
you still lose. Mate, you still lose when you had the fucking bye.
How are you, mate? Good to see you anyway.
Yeah, likewise, guys, eh? Hey, likewise. So, the boy's going to the other lounge room so he can watch us all on the other TV.
Okay.
Oh, shit, forgot about Kim. Gotta stop swearing.
Make sure you do a thumbs up, Tim. Make sure you click on the thumbs up. Okay.
What have you been up to, mate?
I finished my stint in hospital Friday morning, come home Friday, and I've just been the kids' chauffeur since, pretty much.
Excellent, mate. You're looking nice and cheery there.
Yeah. The treatment takes it out of you, but it's for a good reason by the end of it, so it's all good. You know. All right, mate. Yeah, but no, it's all good now. So hopefully, if I stay on top of things, I'll. Yeah. Gonna in June, when I'm meant to have my next lot of TMS, I'll do it as an outpatient instead of clogging up a hospital bed.
Mate, awesome.
So yeah.
See, a Manly supporter would do that. A Parramatta supporter would just clog up fucking 3 hospital beds. Selfish bastard.
Are you still talking?
Hey, Brados, can you just use your elbow and just give Jace a bit of a clip behind the ears for us? Good on you, mate. Thank you, brother.
Hey, that's not a water bottle. That's just a cup to stop your dribble from your shit on your mouth. Oh, geez, you little spastic fuck.
Dickhead.
Hey, Jason, I sent you a message on Instagram. Sorry, I sent Outlaw Paints a message on Instagram with a suggestion for a potential stockist, Lighthouse RC in Agnes Waters.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
So my neighbour's apparently good mates with the guy when he used to live at Caloundra, and he moved to Agnes Waters, and I said, I wonder if he might be interested in your gear. So I did forward you the link for the business, so you should have that when you get to it.
I think I spoke to him, but he was he just set up, hadn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
he
it
was
hasn't been long.
actually going to come up, but I think he must have been held back, or he had business stuff to do. But thank you very much for that, mate. I haven't seen. Did you do it today?
Oh, yeah, literally only minutes before you came on.
Oh, right. I saw him. Yeah. Braden had the phone, so.
Yep. And I'm looking forward to my delivery next week too.
Yeah, mate. It's on its way.
Yeah. Hey, Australia Post, can't rush these things.
And
I've got something from you when I get home. Mum's already gone and picked it up.
Yeah.
And then I've got my other one from Metros, which I have to get first thing Monday or Tuesday morning because they're going to send it back otherwise. Because I got there the day I left to go. I'll come here, and that's my. What did I get? Did I get a mini or a V dub? No, I got a V dub. So I've got my V dub and a few other bits and pieces in it.
And mate, when you get back, whip down Aldi, grab a personality.
You're a fucking retard, eh? You're a retard, mate.
Oh, hey, look at you. You're my mate.
When they took Pete's tooth out, they took half your fucking brain out as well.
That was the size of Pete's tooth.
Even fucking Braden was nodding his head.
He was just going, like, with a PE. Like, he says, there's something wrong with you. Like, all the micro PE I've been using. He says, there's something wrong with you, mate. There's something wrong.
Oh, actually, I won't say that on air exactly what I said. But...
Yeah. Hang on, I'll grab it. I've finished the first forward part of the cockpit here. And... Here we go.
There we go. Oh, hang on, full screen it. Okay, there we go.
Wish it had, buddy.
Little cockpit.
That's what they all say to Jason.
Mate, the last time I heard rumours that a woman, you handed her your old fella and she said, no thanks, I don't smoke.
Oh, Jason, don't try to be funny, mate.
It works. You're right, you're laughing on the inside, brother.
Oh, no, I'm not. There's no place for second, mate. Every time you go to the toilet, mate, you're breaking the law.
There we go. Let me see this. There we go.
This is what I'm waiting for your silver, Jason, so I can paint me my vampire.
Oh, yeah. Very nice, mate.
It's going to go on an acrylic rod up the hoo-ha, and I'll bend it so it'll be in flight. Do a Chris Becker thing, planes can only be in flight.
Yep.
And I'm going to 3D print a base for it.
Awesome, mate. Awesome. And I didn't get to mention to Braden, but I've seen most of your work, right? Like, I've literally seen your amazing modelling skills.
A few of them.
Yeah, but what you produce is levels that mere mortals are desperate to achieve too.
Oh, they're not that great, mate.
No, they're not.
Well,
You're selling
They're-
yourself short.
They're great from afar. How's that?
No. You're selling yourself like you got the personality of Hibbo. And that's really bad, mate. Don't feel that bad about life.
This one, mate, probably won't show too well. I can't bloody see. That's me little Mirage.
Yeah.
That was all right to do. So, I've got a few bits and pieces in my cupboard.
Yep.
And then I also got for the old salty sea dogs.
Yep.
I got an old A4 Skyhawk. Yes, we the Australians flew them off the carrier Melbourne, but the difference about this one is obviously the avionics hump, which we didn't have, but the Kiwis did. So I did thought of a thing of, what if the Australians got the Kiwi Skyhawks instead of the other way around?
Yep.
So, but yeah, that Vampire, I think I've been at that one for 3 weeks, and there's not much to it.
Well, mate, just to maybe make your weekend, or maybe not. I was actually going to send you an official email, and asking, but we'd like you to have an official sponsorship from Outlaw Paints to be the representative of our military colours and paints for building aircraft.
Oh, thanks, mate. Certainly, I'll do what I can, eh?
Yeah, and
this one's in a bit of it's a bit broken. It's been moved around a few times, as in house moves.
Yeah.
So, but
We'll take care of your Spitfire. I don't care about your jets.
But yeah, it before the landing gear and the antenna broke on this one, this was kind of the one. So
Bilge is 45 tomorrow. Happy
birthday tomorrow. Don't tell anyone.
And congratulations on putting the deposit on that place, mate.
Heck yeah. Oh, sorry. Bloody squeaky doors. I was thinking of you the other day, Bilge, when it was the 1 year anniversary of the floodings in Lismore. Hoping you're all good, mate.
Yeah.
And then that's another one I'd done.
That is beautiful, mate. See, because I've seen many of these and your posts and all that sort of stuff, so that's how the decision was made.
Oh.
And you're a good person, and I can give you a Outlaw T-shirt that doesn't have Manly anywhere on it, so I don't have to be sickened.
Oh, get us our Outlaw T-shirt.
It was their Outlaw T-shirts.
It was ours. Outlaw
Right.
T-shirt.
Is this after you keep putting shit on me here, Bo?
And the next couple are,
Yes.
and these are Tim.
Oh, look at that. If I had an Outlaw T-shirt, I'd live in it. But, no, okay.
So they're Tim's little Spitfire and BF 109 that he does in his room.
Hello, Tim. Welcome to Outlaw.
So as such, we both spend a bit of our free time doing things that are expensive.
Yep.
As we all do.
No, we're just waiting on our what do we call the people who make our shirts and all our merchandise to get back to us? Yeah, the people who are creating the T-shirts, the stickers, and all the stuff that we're going to be putting on the Outlaw website. They're still trying to work it all out, and as soon as they're done, hats, caps, T-shirts, stickers. There's a couple of other items, so yeah.
Oh, cool. I need a new jizz rag.
I knew what? Wow.
A new Steve Squarey.
Oh, hey,
I'm a bit
I've
over
been
the top.
watching the old original patrol boat
Yeah, I
over the
saw
last
that
week.
on. I saw one on Facebook this morning, but I was too pissed off after I got broken into to watch it, so I might watch it tonight.
And also the English series of Warship, which was filmed in 1973.
Fuck, that's as old as me.
Um,
Younger than Jason and Peter. Jason and Peter would have been like 10 years old when that came out.
No, we would have been 6, Dick.
Oh, bullshit. You've had a fucking hard life if you're only 56.
Hey, you want to see what the kids got me? Oh, the daughter-in-law, actually.
Why does it always go back to him?
What? Hey, I need one of those.
Oh, fuck. I've got ages.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. That's your new logo. We should keep that.
Anyway, boys and Pete, Jason, I've got to go. I've got to get some stuff
Can you
sorted
spend
out.
5 more minutes?
No?
Well, I'm going in about 5.
Well,
Or
it's
do you
not
want
all
me to
about
go
you,
and
mate.
then you don't have to put up with me for another 5 minutes?
It's not all about you, mate.
It's only
Oh,
6
my
minutes.
Okay, I'll stay for another fucking 4 minutes.
Oh, wow, that wasn't even a minute, you dick.
Well, close enough. Mate, one second talking to you is like an hour.
You imagine you can learn in an hour, see? 1 minute.
Oh, no. Mate, I'd turn off after that first fucking half a second.
Hey, I tell you what, I had a real shit wake-up call this morning. I woke up and I literally, it was like
Look in
something
the mirror.
all over my eyes, being serious here, mate. Like, it was literally
okay,
for 2 hours, like somebody poured oil on my eyes. I couldn't see. It's only started to come back within the last couple of hours that I can focus, and I was checking all the stroke signs. I might have one overnight. I was like, it's all fuzzy and stuff. Everything, nothing will focus. And I did clean my glasses, so don't go there. But yeah, I don't know what's going on, but nothing is clear anymore. Like, it's really shit.
Go to the doctor.
Not pink eye, is it?
Nah, mate, nah.
Well, that's all right then.
Something to do with cigarettes, probably.
Well, better than you smoking cock.
Oh.
Pick on Hibbo today.
Oh, I know he's had a hard day, but
I'm fucking very fragile today, mate.
you want to hug me, right?
I don't want anything from you.
Oh, yeah. But, nah, mate, just get home safe tomorrow, mate. Thinking of you flying back.
No, I'm not going to now. No, I'm not going to get home safe at all.
All right, good. Stay there.
No,
Go
fucking,
and
I'm
cry
going
in
to
your
make sure
bed.
the plane's going to be all fucking all over the place. It's going to.
Wouldn't it be quicker and cheaper for you to fly to Bali, Hibbo?
Hey?
It'd be quicker and cheaper for you to fly to Bali than go home?
I'm not sure, actually, from here.
Yeah, probably would, eh?
You could probably do 4 trips to Bali.
It'd be cheaper. And yeah, it would be, actually.
That's a
Well, I had a
good idea.
look. If I wanted to fly out of Karratha today to go to fucking Perth, right now it would cost me $1,600 one way for a 2-hour flight.
Bloody ridiculous, isn't it?
Mate, it's just, I'm a bit pissed off because I'm on charter flights as of next swing, which comes straight to Onslow, and that's with Alliance, so I don't get to get my frequent flyer points, don't get the status credits. So I'm going to be this epoxy silver frequent flyer for the next year when I should have been gold. It's a good thing I didn't buy a bloody Qantas Club membership, so I wouldn't be able to use it.
Oh, did they steal his giraffes? Oh, Bilge is in here.
Oh my God, Bilge. No, I'm not at home.
You died if they stole your giraffes.
Is Wombat still on? Did you enjoy the Avalon Air Show, Wombat, if you're still on?
And
Haven't
Paul
seen
got his extra things, mate. That's okay. No dramas, Paul.
Hibbo, I reckon that's a top idea. Rather than fly home next time, go to Bali. Take your bodyboard, hit Kuta, spend some time over there, cheap little shack somewhere, have a bit of a holiday. Back to work.
Need a new passport, mate. I haven't got a passport at the moment, so.
Oh, you haven't got a passport? Oh, that sucks. Fix that.
I can't get a passport until I get a new license. And I can't get my license until I get other ID. How stupid is it, right? You lose everything. You lose all your license and everything like that. All your ID is in a wallet. In WA, to get a new license that's been stolen, you have to provide a license or other photo ID and 2 other bits of documentation. I have nothing. I have a birth certificate. That is all I have. Everything else I have is in my wallet.
Right.
What about if you get hold of the person that stole it and ask them, can you get your license back? So you got
I'll find the
photo
person
ID.
that stole it, and I'll drive him into the fucking bitumen.
You need to go down to the foreshore, mate. Find an old wrecked wooden boat, row it out about 2 miles, and then pretend you're seeking asylum. It'll be done for you tomorrow.
I know. I'll have everything tomorrow.
Yeah,
and you'll get 10 grand.
In New South Wales, you can have your license on your phone on your MyGov account, and you don't need to carry it. In fact, you don't need to carry a wallet. You don't need a wallet these days. It can be.
They're all states are going like that, but WA is so backwards.
Yeah.
We're probably going to go back to paper licenses. That's how backwards we are.
Paper regos.
Anyway, boys, I'm really have to go. I'm going to get set up.
Wait. The richest state in Australia, and we're fucking backwards. Okay, piss off, Jay. See you later, mate. Good to see you again.
Love you, brother.
Don't forget to send me that new C squarey pretty soon. I need it.
The what?
My new C squarey.
Yeah, okay, righto. I'll see you using that, mate. That'll be it. Never speak to you again.
Mate, you would not be seeing me use anything for that sort of behaviour.
I don't know. I'll send you OnlyFans.
Oh, no.
But anyway, guys, mate, I'll catch up with you later, James. If you can email me, mate, that'd be great.
Yep.
And you've got my number, so can you text me just to remind me, because the brain's not all there and Hibbo knows that, so shut up. Mate, I'll talk to you, mate, as well. You guys take care, and if you just want to watch another live stream, it's the 48 hour where it's called Model Officer. If you go to YouTube, you'll see it. It's the big 48 hour live stream. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.
See you, mate.
Braden, say goodbye.
See you, Braden.
Yeah, Braden.
Anyway.
Thank fuck he's gone.
You said, what did you say? You said you're an idiot. Just because I leave doesn't mean I can't hear what I'm watching.
I knew you'd be there, mate. I knew you'd be there, so it's all good.
Bye.
All right, fuck off.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, I do have to go as well. I've got to make a few phone
Top bloke, isn't he? Fantastic guy, Jose. What would you do about it? No.
He's a good bloke. He's a great bloke. I'm only saying that because he's probably still listening.
Yeah, me too.
I'll tell you what I really think. No, he's a legend. He's a real good bloke. Anyway, I'm going to go because I've got to make a few phone calls and sort some shit out. So
short show today. All right.
Yeah. So you two stay on and I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye,
take care, mate.
And happy birthday builds for tomorrow, mate. And I'll say goodbye to Wombat separately, but not right now. All right.
Not bedtime yet.
Oh, yeah, see you later, Wombat. See you.
So, Pete, how long do you reckon it'll take you to finish your Yamato?
Well, I've been going pretty good pace at the moment. It's come along well, but the repetitive stuff's coming up. So I'm doing all the guns at the moment. So
yep,
I think the next page I've looked ahead. There's little anti-aircraft guns that go around on the deck. I think I've got to make about 28 of those, and there's half a dozen bits of photo etch on all of them as well.
Yeah.
So time-consuming stuff, and I haven't even. There's the turrets, the major turrets. There's a lot of work in those. So, oh gosh, and I do plan on weathering the whole thing as well. So I'm looking at a few more months. Yeah, a few more months.
Yep. I lose interest with my little bits. Like, you know, after an hour, gets put to the side. I'll keep looking at it. You know, it comes around eventually, but you have to be in the right frame of mind too. If you're not clear in the head before you start, that's when you're going to make your mistakes. So.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Fortunately for me, I'm on my own. I've got all the time, except when I go to work, of course. But I only work 4 days a week, so it's not so bad.
Yep.
But that's always there on the dining table looking at me, so I can sit down there for an hour. But my problem is the distractions, see, because I'm watching all these other YouTubers when they put their streams up. You know, I go and watch Jeff when he puts his video out. I go watch Paul, Plastic Monkey, and all the rest of them. And then, you know, then Ron comes on in the morning. I go watch his video, and then I realise I've been up it since 5 o'clock, and now it's 11 o'clock, and I've friggin' done nothing really, you know. So
yeah,
it's distractions, you know. So
what PE folding tool do you have?
Oh, I just have the MicroMaster, which I think is made by Trumpeter. It's just a small one.
Oh yeah, I've got.
Yeah, that's it exactly. Yeah. But I'll show you something. So my one, it's exactly the same, right? So I've ordered this on eBay. Probably early last year. Unfortunately, when you clamp it down, this doesn't sit square. It's about 1 millimeter out. I think the whole thing is just out by 1 millimeter. It doesn't sit square on the plate, and it's a fault in the manufacturing. That's probably why it was only about $30.
Yeah, I got mine from the Queensland Model Hobby Expo at Ipswich last year, I think it was.
Right. Yeah. But I don't use them as often as you think. A lot of the time I just use a razor blade I just bend pieces up with a razor blade, you know. So, and a tile. See, this is the secret. If you just go to a tile place, ask for a sample tile. That's it. That's my workbench for photo etch. And I've had that since I pretty much started on my first model. And
that's pretty good.
You need that little solid surface, and I use that to do all my bending on. Yeah.
Yep. Right.
I mean, my first major model build was the 1/350 scale USS Kitty Hawk, and I bought the MK1 upgrade set, which cost that much again.
Yep.
And that included 5,500 pieces of photo etch. So that was my crash course in photo etch. Yeah, it was incredible.
Very, very crazy. Well, this was another kit that I'd started a while ago. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
The 1/350th scale Collins class submarine.
Yeah.
Painted black. And, not much to finish on it. Definitely glad there's no photo etch because I don't know. I don't have toothpick for fingers.
Yeah, it's pretty hard, especially the small stuff. I'm struggling on 200 scale photo etch. You know, I mean, my last, I've done the Yamato 1/700 scale, and that came with no photo etch, thank God. But those small parts, that's it. No more 1/700 scale for me. I noticed Harry there in chat. He's also doing the same Yamato I'm doing. It looks like he's working on those AA guns.
Yeah.
That's going to be really a struggle. I'm going to have to take my time on that. There could be just a week alone working on those. He also mentions the girl in Japan doing the IGN Kanga Japanese battleship. That's the one with all the photo etch underneath the. It's an aircraft carrier with all the photo etch under the struts and that. It's absolutely incredible. And yeah, I've watched that video. It's fantastic. You know, she does an amazing job.
Yep.
So,
And like all the barrels already pre-rolled, or are you having to roll them yourself?
no, they're all done. That's all done.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. In fact, the barrels are. Sometimes you get photo etch where you're not making an improvement by using it. Sometimes,
Yep.
and particularly with barrels. Now, I can tell you, like I bought the aftermarket stuff from 3D Wild, which supplied the wood deck, and they included in that was barrels for all the guns. I mean, I've got so in here all those little AA guns, the ones Harry's talking about. I've got all the little barrels for those. There's 72 barrels in there. They're tiny, and they have to be all installed. Just try and get some. So let's have a look at this. So the 2.5 or 25 millimeters. So there's 72 in that pack of these little barrels that all need to be drilled out. They're probably like 0.2 of a millimeter diameter holes. That's going to be a struggle.
Crazy.
But I may not do that because I figure why go to all that trouble when I haven't checked yet, but they probably they're probably exactly the same size as the plastic ones.
Yeah.
And if the case, why? What's the point? Why do that? You know, because that would add so much time.
Yeah, and also like rather similar with aircraft too. Like I wish I could do. I can put together a kit. I can paint it. I can make it look like what it is. But I want to do. I'd like to be able to do more. More cockpit stuff. But then you can spend a lot of money on PE set and the 3D decals, etc. But a lot of it doesn't get seen. So how far do you really want to take it to? I guess you will know it's there. But if other people see it, they might not either. But I don't build my bits for other people. It's more just for me to keep me ticking over. So, but it's always there's a lot of stuff that either comes with kits or you can buy for kits that isn't visible.
That's right. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, there's photo etch in the hangar bay in the Amato here that once you put the hangar doors on, it's completely covered. So why even put those rails in there in the first place? But I did because it's you just do. You don't see the foot pegs down there or the rudder control down in the cockpit. And nobody's really going to get there with a magnifying glass and really down there look through the canopy. I mean, but doing it yourself, it's the achievement of what you've done yourself that's makes it worthwhile, really, isn't it?
Oh, exactly, mate.
I have a dilemma, though. I have a big dilemma. My dilemma is that all these models that I'm building, I'm not keeping. So it's not like I can go in 3 or 4 years' time and go, oh, yeah, I put that together, or that looks good, or I've still got that. They're all going. Even the Yamato, I'm not going to keep these ships. So you got to have a different frame set knowing that I'm not going to have that on display to look at when I want it because someone else will have it or it'll be somewhere else. So at least I have it on YouTube.
No, indeed. And as Harry's just said, it's okay using 3D printed decals, but are they accurate to the kit you're building? Hey, I do agree with that there, Harry. I used some 3D decals on a Hasegawa F-14 Tomcat, and I think first off, like the seatbelts looked a lot wider in the cockpit than probably what they really would have been. certainly think one thing about the 3D decal, the 3D printed decals is I think their colour is a lot closer to the required or to the painted colour you'd use from a colour call than some of the, say, pre-painted photo etch. But once again, a lot of it's not going to get seen anyway. So
that's right. And going back to what Wombat Models is saying here about the photo etch, you can buy the aftermarket, but is it worth it sometimes when the plastic parts represent the item well enough and you don't really get the photo etch? So on this Yamato, there is a aftermarket photo etch you can buy, which costs a fortune. It's about 500 odd more Australian dollars. And when I went through and looked at all that, to me, I thought it's not worth it because a lot of the stuff like grab rails on turrets and different pieces that you're going to get in all the extra features in photo etch, you're actually going to be sanding that off the pieces and then replacing it with the photo etch, which is going to be a little bit better, but it's not going to justify the expense of paying almost what I paid for this model for the aftermarket stuff, you know. A lot of the time, depending on the brand of the kit and the kit itself, you don't need the aftermarket. You can get a great kit built straight out of the box in a lot of cases. So, that's just the way it works, eh?
No, that's it, mate. That's it. And the other day I was watching Nigel, and I can't remember if he actually said it or someone put in a comment, was with how poor some of the kit quality is regarding today's, equipment, that, the equipment to make the sprues, etc. Like some of the moulding should be a lot better than what they are. But then I guess some companies are using moulds that are 30 years old, so they're well worn. But with the price, some of the prices that people are paying, the quality should be a lot better, better details in it, etc.
Yeah. And what's the idea of reboxing? What's that? I mean, you rebox a model that came out 20 years ago, and what do they add there? They're using the same plastic in there, right? So you got the same flashing and all the other problems that would have been on 20 years ago, and there it is, $80 on the shelf because it's in a nice, pretty new box.
That's exactly right. So, well, a good example of that is the reboxed Airfix CA13 Boomerang, right? So it, where are we? So that's the reboxing. It looks pretty, but it is still. Yeah. This one was first released in 1965.
Right.
So we're now at 2023, although these were probably done in 2022. And exactly right. It's the same mold, so it's going to have the same flaws it did for the other 3 or 4 releases that it's had over the last so many years. Yeah. It's still in the piece of plastic bag kind of sealed type thing. Really, the only thing that's really changed is the condition of the box. There is colour instructions, or colour,
Right, yeah.
Yeah, options. And the decal sheet is more up-to-date and modern. Right. But apart from that, the actual kit itself is still the same as it was in 1965.
But is there anything on the box that tells you that? If you're the average walking, you see that on the shelf.
Where are we? So I don't know how well you guys did there, but
yeah, probably won't pick up.
Probably not. But anyway, so this says illustration copyright 1965, pack design 2022. And then I learnt there was another indication of how many releases it actually had. I'll see if I can find that in a moment. But yeah, there's like no cockpit detail in the kit.
Yeah.
Oh, this kit was also made in India.
In India?
Yeah.
See, this is all deceiving, I believe. It's all deceiving. I mean, it's like buying food. You've got to have product descriptions that have to be accurate. You know, no added salt. Well, okay, good. No added salt in that, but what else is in it? You know, and it just seems deceiving. I mean, I'll show you what I've got here. Where is this? Grab this. Oh, hang on. Okay. So, now I've only been modelling for a couple of years, and it was probably about 6 months into it, so very amateur, no experience at all. But I saw this in the shop and thought this would be fantastic. It looks like a brand new kit. It was for the anniversary.
Yep.
The Apollo Saturn V.
Yep.
Right. But when you open it up, I thought this would be a great kit. Look at that. How old do you think that is? This is from the 70s. This is the original. Look at the white plastic covered in flashing. There's more flashing than actual kit. All this broken bits coming off the sprue because of how old it is. Yeah, and here I was thinking I'm getting a nice new Airfix model, and I ended up putting it away in the cupboard because I thought I can't do that at the time. I could probably do it now.
Where the barcode is,
$100.
where the barcode is, it might have a copyright year when it was first released.
No, it's just got the 58th anniversary, and no, there's no copyright. No.
There should be a thing as Hornby Hobbies Limited, model design and tooling copyright, or the boomerang was 1965, illustration 1965, pack design 2022. So so that side, maybe to the left of the barcode.
No.
No. Might have been all the time then.
But even if it was there, you know, who's looking at that? If you're a young guy walking into a hobby shop and you're seeing that, you go, oh, great, I'll buy that. You know, what's the age? You know, probably from 8 years up. There's no way an 8-year-old's going to put that together. So, I don't know. It's just you got to be careful what you buy. The other problem I have too was finding aftermarket stuff. You know, sometimes I built that search and rescue ship, which was there. I'm pointing there because it's gone now. Paul's got it. Paul Price now has all the models. That was a beautiful build. I love building that. But it wasn't until I was about nearly halfway through it, I realised that there's all this aftermarket photo etch for the railings and the helicopter landing pad and stuff. I thought if I'd have known about that, I would have bought that as well, you know. Yeah. So before I buy a kit now, I really do a deep search trying to find if there's any aftermarket stuff before I start gluing stuff and cutting pieces off, you know.
Yeah, well, Wombats just mentions that that was first tooled in 1970.
Yeah. So that's it, 1970. So yeah. You know, that it's just, you know, a nice flashy looking new box and you expect a nice new model in there and it wasn't. So.
Yeah, no, and that was certainly one thing when with some of the before Airfix released some of the new tool Spitfire and Hurricane kits, they re-released new boxes of some of their older molded kits leading up to the new ones. So people are buying what they were thinking were new kits because they were new boxes. They weren't. And then a few months later, then were advertised the new actual newly moulded Spitfire kits.
Yeah, right. You know, and I'm just looking here too. The instructions, they got to be original instructions, eh? Like, look at that. How basic is that?
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's it. That's all there is. That's basically a few pages. It's all done in like 12 steps.
Yep. Yeah.
That's like original looking instructions. And actually, I think Airfix haven't really done much in the way of improving their instructions. Then we've got decals. I don't know. I suppose they might be better, Nick. I don't know. Maybe they're newer. I can't read them. I can't see. I have my glasses. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll give this away when I hit 4,000 subs. I'll give this one away. I don't want to struggle with this. You know, it would be a struggle.
Be a good centerpiece, you know, if you lit up the exhaust coming out of it with some LEDs and...
I seen a guy on Facebook who had a display case, a vertical one, with one of those sitting in it, and it was half launched with all the smoke in the bottom of it, and it was plugged into the wall so a light would light it up, and it looked absolutely fantastic, like it was like 3 seconds into the launch. It looked incredible. Oh, what's happening in the chat? God, everybody's going on. Where are we going? Soft India plastic kit. That would be the Soft India plastic kit. Okay, that was one you said that was made in India. What else we got? Hobbies, yeah. First tool, yeah, he said in 1970, 67, so that was, yeah, 3. I was 3 then. Who else we got? Yeah, so anyway, it's all good. It's all good. You know, but back to that Yamato, there's things that I'm like the bollards. See, this came with metal bollards, but they're exactly the same as the ones already on the deck. Yep. But there was no difference. So I thought, well, I'm not going to go and cut those off, sand them back, and glue these in place to look exactly like it did before I went to that trouble.
Yeah.
So in a lot of cases, yeah, a lot of I try to use all the photo etch I can, especially if I'm getting aftermarket stuff, but I won't replace stuff I don't need to. Paul's saying he found the helicopter for that German search and rescue, so that's good. That'll be a nice piece. I'm surprised it didn't come with the helicopter. But as an individual kit on its own, that would be much more detailed and look much better. Wombat Models is saying Airfix instructions are a lot better than the older ones. Okay. You know what else I think I'm going to have a complaint about is some of the manufacturers' websites are way out of date. I mean, have you been to the Trumpeter site? Holy cow, that's just so out of date. Oh, just ridiculous. It's like they don't really, I don't know, I guess their name is their brand and their, you know, but for customer-wise, going to their website's just a waste.
I could be wrong, and often am, but I find that not just model-related websites, but any website that's not English-based literature on it, generally doesn't seem to be as up to scratch as English-based ones, because when you click, say, a translation button on it, the sentences then make no sense.
Exactly.
You get what it's saying, but it still doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's right. Even the Tamiya site, for a name like Tamiya, probably the biggest name in the modelling world, their website is like something out of the 80s. tiny little menus and just, no detail. You click on something like there's a, just a lack. Although, I just clicked on one of their cards and there's quite a bit of detail there.
But then also, some of them probably, their websites now probably cater for people using their smartphones for the ease and convenience of someone, say, putting an order in whilst they're on the train home from work or etc.
Yeah, that's all convenience, isn't it? That's true.
Or stuck in the traffic on Victoria Road in Sydney or,
Yeah, Parramatta Road.
Yeah, I don't miss driving those roads.
No, I don't drive. I have a motorbike, so that's even worse. Fortunately, it's a short 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, 10-minute ride with no traffic to get to work. So I avoid it all. But yeah, Sydney's just crap for traffic.
Yep.
I think we're going to have to end it here. It's getting close to 7. I got to eat yet, and then I got to get up at tomorrow. I'm doing my deliveries out to Lithgow, Bathurst, and Orange, so I leave at 4 a.m. So, but it's all good. I'll be home by 2 o'clock if all goes well, 2:30.
Nice.
And then get back into doing more of this. So it's all good. All right. Well, I will wind it up. Thanks for coming on.
No worries, mate. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you all again soon.
Yes, we'll say thanks to everybody. Let everybody say goodbye in chat before I disconnect. And, it was a good turnout.
Yeah, it's a pretty good night, mate. Pretty good night.
All right, all good.
Take
Thanks,
care, buddy.
guys. See you all next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.